Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl, Star Flames. If you're new, please subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and join the family. Now, guys, in this video, we're going to talk about Gracejabbari, that young lady that initially made the claims against Jonathan Majors, wherein she basically, said that he allegedly had assaulted her and all of that. So, following Jonathan Majors' engagement to Megan Good, it is now reported that Gracejabbari has decided to drop the lawsuit. Guys, this case, it really didn't even make sense from the get-go. The only exception I would say, is the fact that the stern manner in which he spoke to her, but it's not as though he had put any hands or feet on her. It was literally that clip we saw of Gracejabbari chasing Jonathan Majors down the street and her making claims that something happened, which later was proven that it didn't happen. And then we had the phone recording of him telling her, you gotta be strong, So that's literally the only thing that happened. No, I have to say, Grace eventually did the right thing. She dropped the lawsuit. I don't know, if she realized that, this man actually deserves better, or if there was any behind the scenes negotiation involved, but this should have never even gotten this far. But you can understand, when it comes to a man, that is a black man, oftentimes the laws really put their foot down, while in other cases we may see a little bit of difference. Oftentimes also, when you look at a celebrity versus a regular citizen, oftentimes celebrities tend to get away versus a regular citizen. But Jonathan Majors, he's a celebrity, so too is Gracejabbari. And you know that when it comes to color, we may often see, not every time, not every single case, I have to admit, but we may often see where the person of the darker complexion is really, given the harsh punishment. No, what is being reported is that Jonathan Majors' ex-girlfriend, Gracejabbari, has dropped the federal lawsuit in which she accused him of assault and defamation. No. As you guys know, it was less than a month before Jonathan Majors was sentenced to probation in his domestic violence trial in April. Jabbari, she hit Jonathan Majors with a lawsuit, and attorney for both parties filed a joint notice with the court on Thursday, stating that all claims against defendant, has been dismissed, right? And it's dismissed with prejudice, because that is important. So when the case is dismissed with prejudice, it means that she cannot go back in and say, you know what, I want to proceed with this case. I've changed my mind, or I'm going to take further actions against him or anything like that. But let's get into this report so that you guys can have some more information for your verification and reference. Now, according to reports, the ex-girlfriend of former Marvel actor Jonathan Majors has dropped a lawsuit that accused him of assault and defamation, according to court records filed in New York court on Thursday. The emerging star, who appeared in boxing drama Creed 3, was convicted in December of 2023 on 2 counts of misdemeanor assault against Gracejabbari, who said Majors attacked her in the back of an SUV. He was ordered to undertake a year-long counseling program, but avoided jail time. He denies any wrongdoing. Then Jabbari, a British dancer, launched a civil suit in March, accusing Majors of malicious prosecution, assault, and battery during their nearly 2-year relationship, and defamation for maintaining his innocence since the trial, and saying that he had never assaulted a woman. Now, if you guys, we're going to pause a bit just to give you guys, a reminder in case you were not aware. We had Rolling Stone, who went ahead and they said they conducted an entire interview, because that's what Rolling Stones do. Whenever a black man is being accused of heinous acts, they go around and they conduct these interviews, and everyone in these interviews are anonymous. And these people will, make some claims about Jonathan Majors, just being aggressive, abusive. He did this to so many people on college campus. But irrespective of all of that, because you know that once someone attends college and they leave college and they're really doing good as a celebrity, people would be stepping forward. But, irrespective of that, we didn't see anyone stepping forward. And it's not as though Jonathan Majors is known to be a nemesis in that sense, So you would say that people had no fear to step forward if he had done those things that Rolling Stones reported that he did. Also, he attended, I forgot the name of the college, but I know that it was a predominantly white college, and in no way Jonathan Majors would have been allowed to do half of the things that Rolling Stones had reported that he allegedly did and got away with it. So we immediately knew that that was just orchestrated to make another black man look as though he's a horrible person. Now, make no mistakes, because you guys know that we talk a lot about these things on my channel. So what I'm saying is that, make no mistakes, I'm not the crowd that believes that every black man is innocent, because when we talk about these things, people automatically assume you're saying something that you're not. So let me make it clear. I'm not saying every black man is innocent and every black man is targeted, because I don't believe that. I believe that, if anything, a lot of black men do a lot of stuff, and oftentimes we see the black community supporting them, believing that they should never be held accountable, and it's because of jealousy, enviousness, and grudge, why people are taking a stance against their string of crimes or history of crimes, right? So I just wanted to make that clear. Now we're going to get back into the report, the final portion. They're saying Thursday short filing says that no, all claims against defendant are hereby dismissed with prejudice, adding that each party will pay its own legal costs. So it sounds as though Grace has realized that what she did was wrong, and now she is somewhat healed. Sounds as though she had therapy too, and that would be really good. I have to say kudos to her. They're also saying the lawsuit had said in March, Majors has called her a liar at every turn, and very specifically claimed that he has never put his hands on a woman, with the goal of convincing the world that Grace is not a victim of domestic dispute, but instead a crazy liar who should be treated as such, the lawsuit says. Major's attorney, Pira Chaudhry, if I have that last name pronounced correct, said at the time that her client was preparing counterclaims. Now, that is basically it, because, there is really nothing else besides, the attorney said that her client was preparing counterclaims. Major played supervillain Khan, the Conqueror in Marvel movie franchise, and was due to reprise the role in Avengers, the Kang Dynasty, slated for 2026. But the Marvel has since cut ties with him after his conviction. They're saying attorney for both Jabbari and Majors did not immediately respond to a request for a comment. Majors was given Perseverance Award at the Annual Impact Award in Hollywood in June. Accepting it, he said, I am imperfect. I have shortcomings. I acknowledge them. And that's the end of that report right there. So I guess it's a good day for both Megan Good and Jonathan Majors. I know that this is going to feel like a ton of bricks have been lifted off, their shoulders, because, already when the announcement of their divorce hit the public scene, many people were not feeling good about it. And they were not feeling good about it just because of this one reason. And that reason is because of the allegations that Gracejabbari levied against Jonathan Majors. But that is out the window and a new day has dawned, or at least so I believe. But I want to hear from you guys. It's your time to chime in. Let me know what are your thoughts about Gracejabbari dropping that lawsuit, because it's given a sense that it's coming from a good place and it's a genuine, you know what, I've changed my mind. I don't want to do this anymore. That's the sense that I'm getting, but I could be wrong. So let's have a discussion together. See you guys in the comment section. Stay safe and talk to you guys later. Bye guys.